many of your girls throughout the years, but I've never...
Do not blame me for any incorrect grammar. That's their mothers. They're bad mothers, not me.
Well, the thing is I always want to talk to you, and I just haven't had the joy yet. So thank you for being here.
Thank you.
I would love to hear from you. You are around a lot of moms, and there's a lot of energy and a lot of...
I know. They just spoke, and I wanted to yell at every one of them. No.
Wait, some of your girls were...
No. The moms, the bad moms, the stars.
Right.
These elegant, wonderful, well-educated actresses who are at the top of their field.
Yes.
And they weren't all standing right, but that's okay.
Okay, what's the way to stand? I'm probably standing crazy because there's this barricade here, but I would love to hear from you. And what is this? Okay.
Stand up, and you want to always be in modeling third.
Okay, this is good.
Modeling third, not turned out in ballet fifth, but 1 foot in front of the other. This whole crossing your legs, I have to go to the ladies' room thing, kills me.
You don't like that?
No, and it looks, if you're knock-kneed or you're bow-legged, it looks like your legs are on backwards, so it's really bad. And I don't know why they do that. Someone said, oh, you look thinner that way, so they all jumped on it. Not true.
Not true at all.
Not true.
Okay, so being in your position and dealing with so many moms, has there ever been, like, what is the one story right now that stands out the most, or like, that was a crazy mom moment?
Well, probably how I got on the television show Dance Moms. I was never supposed to be on the show. I was just a choreographer that could be on camera. I signed an appearance release. And we were in Pittsburgh shooting one of the very first episodes, and I had other children in it because I thought, this is never going to go anywhere. Nobody's ever going to watch this. If I'm choreographing a whole number, I'm going to use other kids so that at the end of the year I can actually use the number. Right. So I did, and one little girl, she wasn't dressed right and her hair was down and everything, so I threw her out of the room and I said, come back when you look like a dancer. Okay. So now, these kids have cell phones. Years ago, it wasn't like that. You could say anything. Now,
cell phone.
I know, they get their mother and they're texting their mother, Abby said this about me, Abby said that about me. So the mother comes to the studio, pushes the door open, screams and yells, swearing at me, running around, chases me around and around the building. Okay. So I picked up a phone and I said, I'm dialing the police, 911. And the producer slid in on his back and he said, speakerphone, speakerphone.
They loved you.
I put it on speakerphone, called the police. I don't really think you're supposed to do that and film them and then put it on national TV, but whatever.
Rules were made to be broken out.
Yes, we did it, and the dispatcher that answered the phone was Officer Broadway. And it
No!
Oh my God!
That's meant to be.
Someone's watching me. Yes, and I told them that he didn't have any, she did not have any weapons, just her mouth.
Okay, I like that.
Right, and when that footage got back to Lifetime, they said, who is this woman? Why don't
woman's a star.
Have a picture of her? Why don't we know who she is? And that was it.
Okay, I want to hear from you. Like, what are 3 beauty tips? Because I feel like your girls always look impeccable. What are the tips when you come to...
I dress them first before I get
Obviously. What are the 3 things, like, you always must be doing before you leave the house?
Ankle strap shoes cut the line of your leg. So you never wear
what if it's a nude color?
Shoes. It's okay. It still cuts the line of your leg. Shoes that you're able to walk in correctly, because I deal with young girls, and so they wear tennis shoes and flip-flops, and then...
Wearing flats, is that bad?
Right. No. And then one day, I'm wearing flats too, but they're pretty,
Sparkly.
So I think comfortable shoes, no ankle straps, a shoe that has the back on it, so it's not
doesn't
like
flip
a mule or a slide.
You're all about the shoes.
I'm a shoe girl, And then I think shoulders down.
Okay.
Well, bust up. We say TU.
What's to you?
Well, figure it out.
Okay, tits up. Got
Yes.
it. All right, we can sit in. Last question.
Not me.
Last question. I wanted to hear from you because I feel as if you've really seen Maddie just from the beginning until now. Like, what are your thoughts? What are your
pictures? Get pictures.
Just for a second. Just thoughts on Maddie, really quickly.
Maddie. What?
Maddie. Just Maddie.
I mean,
maybe.
Isn't it funny though that I would tell the other mothers she's going to be a star?
They got jealous.
Sorry, like your kid.
Right.
Oh, but they were jealous for real. That's how they all got on the show. It's because they went into the interview and talked about Maddie, and they, green with envy. And look, maybe I do know what I'm doing.
Yeah.